Salam alaikum, alaikum salam, Samila Kutari. How you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing great wherever you may be. And this day, I just wanted to come in like usual and give a little something to the community for those who are seeking to learn a little bit more about Mayombe, about Nkisi Malongo, Palo. Today we're going to speak about what is a Nkunia, or what are Nkunias. Nkunia on itself means stick. A stick, like the stick that you use on your broom. That is made out of wood. And there's an Nkunia, it's made out of whatever type of wood it's made from. We were just talking in general here on the meaning of Nkunia being a stick. And Nkunias meaning more than one, multiple sticks. What are Nkunias used for? Well, Nkunias, as you know, or Nkunia, could be used for multiple reasons. They could be used for elixirs. They could be used to do some type of topical ointment, depending how you make it and for the reason you're making it for. You know, just like we use leaves for teas and certain things and fragrances and oils that they are extracted from those leaves. Well, the same way they use those leaves for certain things, we use also Nkunias. Sticks from branches of trees, from tree trunk, from the bark also. It all depends what it's going to be used for and what type of medicine are you trying to make to cure the patient from that ailment that they have when they come to you. As you know, roots are used also, just like your ginger. When you get a ginger, you could use ginger for a lot of things. Ginger is an anti-inflammatory substance that's used a lot. Same thing with cinnamon. I usually put a lot of cinnamon. I drink my coffee black. I put a lot of cinnamon in my coffee, just for that reason, for the flavor and for its anti-inflammatory properties and more. Nkunias could be boiled to extract out what you need from it to do whatever medicine you're gonna make, whatever elixir, whatever topical. Also Nkunias you could grind them down to a powdery substance and have them in a jar or somewhere, so when you need it you could get yourself, you know, a teaspoon, a spoon of whatever kind of Nkunias are you going to use for a certain type of elixir or spiritual work also, because Nkunias are just not are used for physical, we also use them in the spiritual in the same sense, with almost the same meaning for whatever purpose it's for, and are used in that way. I don't know if you guys ever seen, well, you guys probably must have seen with social media. These days, everybody's showing their religious receptacles and stuff like that. And you would see that they have sticks in there. The majority of them, the sticks that they have are from different type of trees. We understand that we're not going to have all the trees of the world in there. But some of the main tree branches, Nkunias, are in those receptacles. A lot of times those receptacles you might not see no Nkunias, but the question you got to ask yourself is, could they have put Nkunias in there in another form, in another way? Yes, they have, or they just don't have any. That's what's it all about. Nkunias also used in a lot of different, how can I say, in a lot of different ceremonies and stuff like that, because certain Nkunias have certain properties. Just like we understand that one of the most respected trees in our tradition is the ceiba tree. The ceiba is a very strong tree, and it has a very spiritual meaning to it. So you will see a lot of the practitioners, they respect that ceiba tree, with the utmost respect. But we also have the coconut tree, the palm tree. There's a couple of trees out there that have not that the rest don't have a significant meaning to them, because they do, but there are some trees out here that we respect in the tradition for particular reasons, that I'm not going to speak about here. But in the future, maybe I would, not in depth, but just give you guys a little bit more. So those are Nkunias, or a Nkunia just means stick, and depending of what medicine you're trying to do or make, whether it is for a outer exterior ointment of some type, or it is for an elixir which you'll be able to drink, and another type, whether it is you're gonna make it in some type of incense of a type where you're gonna light it up and it'll be like a smoke type of medicine, or are you going to use it also in a spiritual sense for whatever meaning and purpose you want it for. That's why the word palero really, from my understanding, is the person who looks for the sticks and brings the sticks that are needed and is given to the higher priest. The higher priest tells him, I need this, this. That person, we'll just call it palero, he goes and gets the sticks and he brings the sticks to the priest or the priestess. That's one of his duties. That's why a lot of people understand this custom as palo, or one of the reasons why, because they know that a lot of what we deal with is with sticks. Nature, like I always said, is a nature-based tradition, and everything has to do with nature and the spiritual realm. Other than that, if you notice, a lot of the canes that the elders use are made of a particular stick, whether it's oak, pine, rosewood. I mean, there's different types of sticks all over the world. It all depends what type of stick you want and what is the purpose for. Some sticks are stronger than others in the physical and spiritual sense. Some sticks are more used for to do healing work and good things and positive things, to draw positive energies. Some sticks are for the opposite, to draw negativity, to do negativity to a person, whichever way, physically or spiritually. So let's all try to stick to the good and do the less harm as possible in this regard. And nothing, guys, I just wanted to share a little bit about Nkunias. And when you hear the word Nkunia, you're gonna understand that Nkunia means stick, or Nkunias means more than one stick. And Nkunias come from multiple and different type of trees and branches. So there you go. Nkunia has more meaning to it, but that is one of the purposes they use for right now that I'm giving you. But Tata Mutamba made a great video on showing this, on showing a nice breakdown on a matter that has to do with the trees and the plants. He did a very well breakdown, so I would tell you to watch his video, and watch all his videos. All his videos are good, and give him a thumbs up, because we need all this information to spread out, not just to stay within a few. And salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Sorry for the sun blur. Have a great day. See you soon again.